Welcome to Hazel's Heroes for April 1992. Remember, Hazel's Heroes is a program that's jointly sponsored by the Hazel Park Schools and the Hazel Park Lions Club to recognize outstanding elementary students. We've done this program for probably 7, 8, 9 years, and we had a number of students who do unique things that are contributors to our school. Today, our first heroes come from Ford School and from Clark, and I think I'll start down here with a guy from Ford School, right?
Yeah.
What's your name?
David Huddleston.
And how old are you, David?
Be 13 and 18 of April.
Of April?
Yeah.
So you got a birthday coming up soon, right?
Yes.
And how long have you gone to Ford School?
6 years.
Okay. You're sixth grade?
Yeah.
And who's your teacher?
Mr. Roberski.
And you getting ready to go to junior high?
Yeah.
Anxious?
Yeah. Say that.
Have you been to Beecher ever?
Yeah, a couple times.
Have you? Will you be playing athletics, or what are you looking forward to at junior high?
Basketball and football.
Basketball and football?
Yeah.
Did you play basketball this year on the 14?
Yes.
Did you? And what are you guys' record?
I say 5 games won, and about 6 lost.
Okay. They had one team that was really good this year. Was it Longfellow, or was it United Oaks?
Yeah.
They were really good. Were they the champs?
So far, I say yes.
Okay. And what do you do in sixth grade? What does your day consist of in sixth grade? Mrs. Berbersky is your teacher, right?
Yes.
What does your day consist of?
Helping other students and helping Mr. Berbersky.
Oh, what do you do to help?
Put boxes up for her and stuff in the attic and stuff.
Do you?
Yes.
And why does she select you to do that?
Because I'm the tallest.
You're the tallest? Yeah, you're pretty big, aren't you? Pretty tall?
Yeah.
How tall are you?
5'9".
5'9"? Yeah, you're taller than I am. I'm not very tall, but I'm not in sixth grade either, right? And what academically do you do in sixth grade?
Math, English, and reading.
Okay. You have a favorite?
I'll say math.
And what kind of math are you guys doing?
Fractions.
Fractions?
Yes.
What are you doing to them? Adding them? Multiplying them?
Multiplying and adding.
Oh, wow. So it keeps you pretty busy, huh?
Yeah.
And you're a Hazel hero?
Yes.
And why?
Because I help the school and help Miss Berbersky around the room.
Okay. And those are important things.
Yes.
You have homework?
Yes.
You do your homework?
Yes.
When do you find best time to do homework?
Right after school.
So you go home, get your homework done, and then do whatever you do, right?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Good luck to you. Good luck to you
Okay.
next year at Beecher. You'll be going to Beecher? All right. And also from Ford School, we have a guy by the name of Billy, right?
Yeah.
What's your last name, Billy?
Crawford.
And how old are you?
10.
10. What grade does that make you?
3rd.
And who's your teacher?
Mr. Wagner.
And what kind of things are you doing in Mr. Wagner's class?
Almost everything.
Almost everything? Well, let's start out with when you first get there. What do you do?
We usually do spelling first.
And then after that?
Probably math.
Okay. Keep going.
Then reading and sometimes English after that.
Okay. Then you go to lunch?
We do English and reading in the afternoon. We do math and spelling in the morning.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
And do you guys have specials? You go to special classes?
Yeah.
What special classes do you have?
We have art, music, and today we go to the library.
Library. Do you guys have computers in your school?
Yeah.
Do you know how to use a computer?
Yeah.
What kind of computers do they have over at Ford School?
I'm not sure.
Apples?
I guess, yeah.
Are they, David?
Yes.
Okay. I figured they were. I think our district is committed to apples. What do you have a favorite thing to do in school?
Yeah, I usually like to play football and stuff.
Okay. Do you, and when do you get a chance to play football?
Probably at recess.
At recess and at lunchtime sometime. What about academically? Do you have a favorite class, favorite subject?
Yeah, math.
Math? And what are 10-year-olds doing in math?
Right now we're doing multiplication.
What kind of multiplication?
2 digits.
2 digits? So you know all your multiplication tables?
Practically, yeah.
Practically? If I were to give you a test right now, do you think you could do
No.
them? Okay, that's fair. Right? Why are you a Hazel hero, Billy?
Because I'm patient in the lunchtime and stuff, and I always say please and thank you.
And there's something to that, being kind and courteous to other people and being thankful for the things that happen, right?
Yep.
And it's always, in today's world, lots of times when people say that, you're kind of surprised because people don't think of saying that very often, do they?
No.
Yeah, and it's nice of you to have the discipline of yourself. One of the things that we have to recognize is that as we get older, and David recognizes that, you become more in charge of yourself, and you have to make yourself behave in certain ways because people aren't always there to help you, right?
Yep.
And sounds like you're well on your way, right?
Yep.
All right, and from Clark School, we have
Ron Williams,
and Ron. How old are you?
12.
And what grade does that make you?
Well, I was supposed to be in 6th, but I flunked first,
All right.
so I'm in 5th.
So you're in 5th grade?
Mm-hmm.
How do you like 5th grade?
It's fine.
Who's your teacher?
Mr. Dettenberg.
And if I remember correctly, Mr. Dittenberg said some really nice things about you, didn't he?
Yeah.
He said that you were one of the most improved students.
Yeah.
And how did that come about, Ron?
Like, I get A's on my spelling tests and that, and then I improve my grades and that.
How did you do that?
Put my mind to it.
Put your mind to it?
Yeah.
What made this year different than last year?
I don't know.
You don't know?
I just felt like I wanted to do my work. Nah.
And you get some nice things happen to you when you do your work, don't you?
Yeah.
People are happier with you.
Yeah.
People holler at you less.
I never get hard.
And people are kinder to you, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And you just decided that yourself?
Yeah.
When did you kind of decide to do all this?
This year.
This year? I mean, when you got in Mr. Dittenberg's class?
When I started to get the A's on my tests and that, so I started to do more on that.
You started to say, hey, this is pretty good stuff, right?
Yeah.
Now, do you have homework?
Yeah.
And how many nights a week do you have homework?
4.
4? Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And when do you find the best time to do your homework?
Around 4.
Around 4. So you get home, and what do you do when you get home?
I go to my friends and ask them if he wants to play basketball.
Okay, you're a basketball player too, right?
Yeah.
I remember that. Did Clark have a good basketball team?
Yeah.
What was your record?
We only lost 4 games.
Only lost 4 games? You playing against this guy over here? Remember him?
We played him, but we beat him.
Beat him? Did they beat you? Oh, goodness gracious. Do you remember the score?
No.
No, I don't remember. Huh? What position do you play on basketball?
Forward.
Forward? And did you score many points?
No.
Okay. You don't have to score lots of points. It takes a team to win, right?
Yeah.
Did you watch the Duke and Michigan game?
No.
Too late, right?
Yeah.
Did you watch?
I wanted to, but I couldn't make it.
Yeah. I didn't make it through the whole game either. I went to sleep. I fell asleep. You keep up the good work, and it's nice to see somebody who can say, hey, I'm going to make a difference, right?
Right.
And make a difference by giving that extra little effort. And it happens to all of us. All of us have to give those extra efforts. Do you know that?
Yeah.
You know that. And, you know, it takes some of us a little longer to know that. I remember when I was in 6th grade, I didn't do very well when I was in 6th grade. And when I got to 7th grade, I decided I'd better start. So I worked harder when I was in 7th grade. What's your name?
Megan Dunn.
And how old are you, Megan?
I'm 9.
9. What grade does that make you?
4.
And who's your teacher?
Mr. Dittenberg.
Oh, you're in the same class. You're in a split class, right?
Yeah.
What's a split class?
It's, a split class is where there's like a higher grade and a lower grade together in the
Okay.
same class.
And so Mr. Dittenberg has a 4th-5th split.
Yes.
Okay. And Ron's in your class, right?
Yes.
Okay. And what are you doing in 4th grade?
We're doing spelling, math, science, social studies, some other stuff too.
Okay. You have a favorite thing to do?
Not really.
You like?
One thing. I like to do spelling.
Do you?
Yes.
Are you the person that hasn't missed a word all year?
I'm not sure.
You're not sure whether you have or not? All right, I remember reading the information on one person who's a Hazel hero who hasn't missed a word all year. Do you have to take your words home to learn them?
I forget.
Do you have homework?
Yeah.
And you have homework 4 nights a week also?
Yeah.
And what kind of work do you do at home? What kind of homework do you usually have?
Well, sometimes I have math. Well, of course I get homework.
Uh-huh.
And I don't get spelling that often.
You don't?
No.
Okay, so you don't necessarily have to take your spelling home to get good grades in spelling. Why are you a Hazel hero?
Well, I found a knife out in the playground that was a hunter's knife.
Uh-huh.
And
A hunter's knife?
Yes.
How big was it?
It was about this big.
Joe! That's a really big knife.
Yeah, it was stabbed in the ground.
It was?
Yes.
How did you find something like that?
Well, I had some little first-grade voice chasing me around like usual, the daily thing.
Uh-huh.
And whenever they run past me, I tried to stop for a minute and try to pick it up, but then they'd come running after me, and I would have to go run the other way. I kept running back and forth trying to get it. Finally, I did when another person in my class named Aaron Mullins said, "Hey, there's a knife on the ground." And I said, "I've been trying to get it up and pick it up." So Mr. Barlow was out on the field, and I took it to him, and he knew I think he probably knew the person who was looking for it. The lady wanted the people to be on the lookout for it.
Okay. The lady had called Mr. Barlow and said that there might be a knife on the playground.
Yes.
And you found it. And Mr. Barlow said when you walked up with that knife,
He just said thank you.
I bet the people that got it back were real happy, huh?
Yes.
Because those kind of knives are really expensive, aren't they?
Yes.
All right. Good job. Glad to have you paying attention and doing so well. We have it, Hazel's Heroes from Ford and Clark. Smile. Smile. Not that bad. Our next group of heroes come from Edison and from Webster, and I'm going to start over here with the animal lover, right? Are you an animal lover?
Yeah.
And you said you got lots of pets at your house, right?
Mhm.
And what kind of pets do you have?
Dogs, cats, lizards.
Dogs, cats, and lizards. Now, who takes care of these animals?
Mom.
Your mom? And you said what kind of dogs do you have?
Pekingese and poodles.
And they're little, Pekingese are a little dog, right? And your poodles are little too? And does your mom raise these dogs? And then you sell them? Do you?
Mhm.
How do you feel when you sell those animals?
I don't know.
Well, they become your friends, right?
Yeah.
It's kind of hard to let them go.
Mhm.
But you know they're getting a good house, right?
Mhm.
Now, what do you do with a lizard?
Feed them crickets every day.
Where do you get the crickets?
Pet stores.
Oh, so you have to go and get that. Do they require any other care?
Vitamins.
Vitamins? No kidding. You get those at the pet store, too?
Mhm.
Oh, wow. Now, what's your name?
Stefanie.
And your last name, Stefanie?
Partin.
And how old are you?
8.
8. And what grade does that make you?
3rd.
3rd. How do you like 3rd grade?
Fine.
What are you doing in 3rd grade?
Science, math, and phonics.
What's phonics?
I don't know.
Kind of how words sound, isn't it?
Mhm.
You figure out how the word sounds at the beginning and
Yeah.
in the middle and at the end. And it helps you decide what words are, right?
Mhm.
So you're doing that?
Mhm.
And who's your teacher?
Miss Anderson.
Okay. And she helps you with all that?
Sometimes.
Yeah. Why are you a Hazel hero, Stefanie?
Helping others.
What do you do to help others? When they have some problems, are you able to help them out?
Yeah.
And you get your work done first?
Sometimes.
Sometimes. Do you have homework?
Mhm.
When do you do your homework, Stefanie?
Mondays, Tuesdays, and Wednesdays, Thursdays.
All right. And when do you do it when you get home?
When I get home.
As soon as you get home?
Mhm.
You walk in the house and get your homework?
Mhm.
Okay. You keep up the good work and take care of those animals for us, right?
Okay.
Yeah, because I can like animals, too. All right, our next student from Edison School is...
Elisabeth Overstreet.
And you're in 5th grade, right?
Right.
And who's 5th grade teacher at Edison School? Anybody I think I know?
Mr. Wade.
Mr. Wade. And Mr. Wade has had another hero this year. Was there another hero in your class? Who was it?
Jason Smith.
And Jason gave me a message. Mr. Wade always sends a message for me, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Now, did he send a message with you today?
Yes.
Oh, he did. All right, lay it on us. What's the message from Mr. Wade today?
He said to tell you that he's a really nice guy.
That I was really a nice guy?
No, that he was.
Oh, that he was. Oh. Well, you know, that's a different message than he sent last time. You know what he sent last time?
No.
That he was the best teacher in Hazel Park. Today he just thinks he's a really nice guy, right?
Right.
All right, and he is a nice guy, right?
Yeah.
And he runs a good class, though, doesn't he?
Yes.
Yeah, and he makes you work?
Yes.
Well, what kind of work are you doing in 5th grade?
Math, reading, science, social studies, spelling, and that's about it.
But he makes you work pretty hard, right?
Yeah.
And do you have a favorite thing to do in school, in his class?
Probably science trivia.
Science trivia? What is science trivia?
It's where in the morning when we go to school, he reads questions out of a science book, and we have to answer them. It's not like a test or anything, it's just for fun. And after it's all done, we've checked it. He'll start at like 12, if you get 12 right, 11, 10, 9, 8, and he goes down so far. And whoever gets like 8 or 12 or any of those, they get stickers for the sticker chart.
Oh, well. You got any stickers on your chart?
Yeah.
Lots?
Yeah.
I bet you do. You were kind of a celebrity at Addison School, right?
I guess.
Yeah. Why were you a celebrity?
Because I was the only one that got all A's in my class.
In the 5th grade class at Edison School, you were the only one that got all A's.
Right.
All right. How do you get all A's anyway?
You just study a lot.
And do you study a lot?
Yeah.
Do you have homework?
Yeah.
Do you have homework every night?
Yeah, except for Friday.
Except for Friday. So that even means that kids that get all A's have homework?
Yeah.
Okay. And how long do you usually have homework for?
Takes me an hour.
An hour?
Sometimes, when it's real hard.
Okay. But you have hard homework?
Yeah, sometimes.
Okay. And when do you find the best time for you to do your homework?
Right after school.
Right after school. So you walk in the house and you get your homework done, and then you have the rest of the night off.
Yeah.
What do you do the rest of your time?
Probably, well, just play.
Fine.
Ride bikes and stuff.
Outside?
Yeah.
Nice having it warm out now, right?
Yes.
All right. You keep up the good work, okay?
Okay.
And all A's, and boy, oh boy, you have to work hard to get all A's, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, anybody that gets all A's has to work hard. Even the high school students that come here on another program we have, when they're really good students, they talk about how much time they have to spend studying. Do you spend time studying?
Sometimes.
Sometimes? You have homework every night, right?
Except for Friday.
Everybody has Friday off, right? It's like the first day of the weekend, right?
Right.
All right. And what's your name?
Sarah Matt.
And Sarah, how old are you?
Going on 10.
Going on 10? So you're only 9? When's your birthday?
May 5th.
May 5th. Won't be long before you be 10, right? Do you have birthday parties?
Sometimes.
Sometimes? You have friends in and have ice cream and cake and all that kind of things? What kind of ice cream you like?
Both, I guess.
All kinds of ice cream? Doesn't matter, right? You know I'm allergic to ice cream. Can you believe that? I used to, when I was a kid, like ice cream, but I got allergic to it and I can't eat it. Isn't that the pits?
Mm-hmm.
Can you imagine that? That's tough. Did I ask you your name? I didn't.
Yes, you did.
Okay. And you're what grade?
4th.
4th. And why are you a Hazel hero?
Well, I'm service squad for my office, and I help my teacher almost all the time.
How did you get to be a service squad person?
All you have to do is ask the teacher that you want to be service squad for.
So you asked your teacher? Or you asked... Who's in charge of service squad?
I don't know.
Oh, you don't know. Okay, so who did you ask to be service squad?
I asked my teacher,
Okay, and who's your teacher?
Miss Riley.
Okay, Mrs. Riley is your teacher. And you asked her to be service squad, and she said, okay, what's your job?
Well, washing the boards and taking messages for her.
For her? And do you get there early to do that?
Yeah,
All right. Do you work at office, too,
after lunch.
after lunch? How did you get that job?
Well, my teacher heard that they needed help down there, and she asked me if I wanted to help them.
What do you do down in the office?
Put papers in the teachers' boxes and go get ice for kids who are hurt.
Yes, that happen. I remember that, Sarah. Does that happen real often?
Yeah.
Kids fall and they bump their... Where do you have to get the ice?
There's a room where they keep a freezer and they keep all the ice in it.
Okay, so you put ice in a bag and then bring it down and they hold it on their hurt? Okay. You keep up the good work, okay? Appreciate you helping out there in the office. I know that the secretaries spoke very highly of you, that you do a good job there. So they appreciate that. And I'm sure that everybody else does too. Right?
Right.
All right. And Ron down here is the last hero from Webster School. And your last name is what?
Jansen.
Ron Jansen. How old are you, Ron?
I'm going on 12.
Going on 12. What grade?
6.
Oh, you're a big shot over there at Webster School, right?
Yeah.
In the 6th grade? How do you like 6th grade?
It's all right.
It's all right? You'll be going on to Webb Junior High?
Yes.
All right. Have you ever been over to Webb? In the school?
No.
Never have. They'll do that for you, won't they? Do they have that scheduled, John?
No.
Okay. They'll take you over there and let you see. Although Webster's a really big school, right?
Yes.
If you can find your way around Webster, you'll be able to find your way around junior high, right? Do you have homework?
Yes.
And how many nights a week do you have?
About 4.
4. And when do you find the best time to do your homework?
After school. Right after school.
Right after. What do you do after? What do 12-year-olds do after school?
I'll usually play with my little brother.
You have a little brother?
Yeah.
What's his name?
Ryan.
Ryan. And how old is he?
He's 6.
6. Okay, so he's in like 1st grade? Kindergarten, 1st grade? Okay. So you have to play, or do you have to watch him, or are you just playing outside?
We play outside sometimes.
Do you? And what do you do with a 6-year-old?
We'll play Nintendo and stuff like that.
You have a Nintendo?
Yes.
What's your favorite game in Nintendo?
Mario.
Mario Brothers, Super Mario Brothers, or they have a Super and they have other things, don't they?
Yeah.
I can never make that little guy do what I want him to do. I can't. It just doesn't work for me for some reason. My little boy can. He's 12, and he can make it work, but the guy doesn't do what I want him to do when I want him to do it. I guess it takes practice, right? Yeah. Why are you a Hazel hero?
Well, my brother was choking on a piece of candy.
Your little brother, right?
Yes.
Okay.
And I gave him a Heimlich maneuver, and it came out of his mouth, came up out of his throat.
All right, so he had a piece of hard candy, was it?
Yes.
And swallowed it and began to choke. And prior to this, you had taken a first aid class, right?
Yeah.
Where did you take the first aid class?
At my school.
At your school?
Yeah.
When did they offer that, Ron?
2 days before my brother was choking.
So you took a class, and was that before school, after school, or?
It was after school.
So you stayed after school?
Yes.
Who taught the class?
A respiratorial doctor from a hospital.
Somebody from a hospital came and they. What kind of things did they teach you in there? It was a first aid class, right?
Yeah. They taught us the Heimlich, and they taught us what to do for big cuts. And
Okay. Why did you stay for a class like that?
because I thought it would help.
You were
And
just kind of interested in
Yeah.
safety and things. So then your brother began to choke, right?
Yeah.
And your mom, your mom tried to help him, right?
Yeah.
And what did she try and do?
She tried to pat him on the back, and she tried to give him some water.
Okay, and it didn't work?
No.
And your older brother was choking?
Yeah.
And were you scared?
A little.
Yeah, but your mom was scared, huh? Okay. So you did the Heimlich maneuver, right?
Yes.
And kind of describe for us what the Heimlich maneuver is.
It's just making a fist and putting your hands under the rib cage and pulling back.
And you just pull real quick, right?
Yeah.
And it forces air.
Mm-hmm.
And when it happened, what happened?
The air pushes it up, and it came up into his mouth, and he spit it out.
And then what did everybody say?
They were all happy.
You are a hero, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you were. You are a real hero. That's a real good thing, and we appreciate guys like you that stay on their own accord and learn, and then have a chance to execute. That's super, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, you are a real hero. There we have it, from Edison and Webster. Our next group of heroes come from Hoover and from Roosvelt, and I'm going to start over here with this person who's not missed one word on the spelling test this year, right? I got the right person this time, right? And what's your name?
Amanda Jansen,
And how old are you, Amanda?
8,
8 years old? What grade does they make you in?
second,
Second? Who's your teacher?
Miss Cox.
And how many spelling words do you have every week?
16 or 15.
15 or 16 words every week? And when do you get those words?
At the beginning of the week,
So like on Monday? And when do you have your test?
Friday.
Friday? And everybody takes the test on Friday?
Yep.
Okay. And you have 15 or 16 words each
Week.
week. And we've been in school probably close to 30 weeks, right? That makes like almost 500 words, doesn't it? That's a lot of words. How'd you learn all those words?
I don't know.
Do you take your spelling home and study them? Do you?
Yeah.
Do you study them every night?
No.
Okay, so you take them home and you learn the words, and you got them, right?
Yep.
Boy, oh boy, that's pretty lucky. You got a good spelling ability, right?
Yep.
Oh, right. Tell me, why are you a Hazel hero?
Because I get all A's on I got all A's on my report card.
All A's? No B's? All A's. All
Yeah.
year? Okay. And you're a dependable person, right?
Yep.
All right, and what does dependable mean to you?
I'm nice and I'm kind to other people.
Okay. And that's important, right?
Yep.
Yeah, it really is. Not only is it important to do well in school, but it's nice to be, it's very, very important to be nice to other people, right?
Yep.
All right, you keep up the good work. And also, we have, what's your name?
Rachel, right?
And Rachel, what grade are you in?
Fifth.
Fifth grade. How you like fifth grade?
All right.
It's all right? Who was your teacher?
Mrs. Harris.
And what are you doing in fifth grade?
We've got math, social studies, English, science, spelling.
Do you have a favorite thing?
I kind of like social studies.
Do you? What are you studying in social studies?
We're in the American Revolution right now.
Oh, yeah? What do you know about the American Revolution?
The Americans were fighting the British for freedom.
Okay. And the British, from England, right? That's where our ancestors, lots of them came from. It's kind of interesting. Where were they doing all this fighting, you know?
The 13 colonies.
Okay. Have you ever been out east?
No.
Okay, that's where they have lots of that, right? Because that's where the early settlers were. But it is kind of interesting, isn't it?
Yeah.
All right. I also understand that you're a safety patrol.
Yeah.
And who's in charge of the safety patrol?
Mrs. Smith.
And how did you get to be on the safety patrol?
Well, you ask if you can be on the patrol, and then they give you a safety belt and put you on a corner.
But they just don't let everybody on, do they?
Well, not everybody, I guess.
Who do they? What do you have to do to be to get on?
Well, I don't know.
Okay, you have to be a dependable person, right? That was the word I was looking for. I was trying to lead you toward dependable. Because that's one of the things that they wrote about you, right?
Yeah.
That you're, where is your post?
It's on the corner of Hoover and Tucker.
Okay, that's a pretty busy place, right?
Yeah.
And you have lots of kids walk by there?
Yeah.
Okay, and it's very important that you're there every day.
Yeah.
Have you been there every day?
I think I missed a few days, but
Almost every day.
yeah.
Even when it's cold?
Yeah.
Yeah, because parents rely on your being there, right?
Yeah.
Because that's the safety factor. They have older kids helping younger kids get through, right? Why else are you a Hazel hero besides being dependable?
I get good grades, and I work hard, and I help other people.
Okay, and it's important to work hard, right? All of us don't have the same ability as other people, but if we work hard, that's the most important thing. You keep up the good work, okay? All right. Glad to have people like you. How you doing?
Fine.
You having a good time?
Yes.
Does this beat going to school? Coming to this program?
Yeah.
You like this better than going to class?
Yeah.
What do you got on your hand over there?
A lunch stamp.
A lunch stamp. And what are you having for lunch today?
Baked chicken.
Baked chicken. What were your options?
Baked chicken or grilled cheese pocket.
Okay, and you wanted baked chicken?
Yes.
Have you ever had it before?
Yes.
Pretty good?
Yes.
And have you ever had the grilled cheese pocket?
No.
Don't like grilled cheese?
I like grilled cheese, but not this kind.
Not this kind, okay. And what school do you go to?
Roosvelt.
I like go Roosvelt School.
Pretty fun.
Pretty fun?
Yeah.
Who's your teacher?
Mrs. Calibro.
And what grade does that make you?
Second.
Second? How you like second grade?
Fine.
Suppose there was magic can make you any grade or any age you want to be. What would you want to be? Ever think about changing?
To 6.
To sixth?
Yeah.
Think that'd be kind of fun?
Yeah.
Why would you like to be a sixth grader?
Then I'd be in
Junior high next year.
junior high next year.
Yeah. You think junior high'd be fun?
Yeah.
Why do you think junior high'd be fun?
Because they got a lot of sports.
Ah, you like sports?
Yes.
What kind of sports do you like?
Football and hockey.
Do you play?
I'm going to play football this year.
Are you?
Yes.
For the Spartans? Not the Spartans anymore, is it?
I don't know what team I'm going to play for.
Okay. It used to be the Hazel Park Spartans, but it's not the Spartans anymore. It's the Raiders. The Raiders, right?
Yes.
Okay. That's a good program. My little boy played in our city in that program. It's kind of fun. And you play with kids your own size, right?
Yeah.
All right. Boy, your teacher said really nice things about you, didn't she?
Yes.
And I know that I read them to you and they read them to you earlier. Can you remember some of the things she said?
Helpful, careful. I help other children when they're stuck on their work.
Okay. Energetic, cooperative.
Yeah.
She used all those words that imply that you're just a really good guy, right?
Yes.
Do you have homework, too?
Yes, except Friday.
Except Friday. And what do you find best time to do your homework?
After school.
Even though you've got all this energy and things like that,
Yes.
you go right home and do your homework?
Yes.
How long does it take?
15 minutes.
Okay, so it doesn't take a lot of time out of your day, right?
No.
And then what do you do outside?
Play with my brothers and my friends.
You have brothers?
Yes.
How old are your brothers?
7.
And what's his name?
Jeremy and Josh.
Okay. And what do you guys do outside?
We play with our friend with guns and stuff like that.
Ah, you play guns. Okay, you like guns?
Yes.
Right. You play Army?
Yeah.
Yeah, everybody plays Army, right?
Yes.
Okay, you keep up the good work. And there we have it. Hazel's hero. I was reminded just before we came on with this group of students that I forgot to introduce Jeffrey Freeman, the little boy that we talked to last. So I want to be sure that everybody knows that that's Jeffrey. We'll have his name on the screen, but we want to be sure that Jeffrey's name gets mentioned, right? That's kind of a pits, isn't it? You ever forget something like that?
No.
Yeah, when you get older, you tend to forget things. Did you know that?
Yeah.
How do you know? How old are you?
7.
7 years old. Do 7-year-olds forget?
Sometimes.
Sometimes. What kind of things do you forget?
Last night I forgot to do my homework because my mom didn't have the picture ready.
Oh, so you forgot to do your homework?
Yep.
Now, what happens when you forget to do your homework?
I don't know.
When you take it back to school, what does your teacher say?
I don't know.
Did your teacher say anything to you?
No, because I never done it before.
Oh, so you've always gotten it done, right?
Yep.
All right, and sometime, maybe they'll give you a chance to make it up another day, you think?
Yep.
Probably. What's your name? I don't want to forget your name, right?
Tracy.
Tracy. And what's your last name, Tracy?
Roy.
And how old are you, Tracy?
7.
7. And what grade does that make you?
2nd.
2nd. How do you like 2nd grade?
It's fun.
What do you do that's fun?
After we get our work done in the afternoon, we do puzzles.
Hmm?
And our teacher gives us treats. And on Friday, we get to go outside for recess.
You do?
Yep.
On Friday?
Yep.
You like Fridays then, don't you?
Yep.
You like warm weather or cold weather?
Warm.
You do?
Yeah.
So you like it now, right?
Yep.
Okay. What kind of treats do you get?
Well, we have the guessing jar, and there was marshmallows and candy in the guessing jar.
In the guessing jar?
Yep.
And what do you have to do with the jar? Guess what's in there?
Yeah, we have to guess how many is in the guessing jar. And we put a number on a little piece of paper, and Miss Gray counts the things in the guessing jar, and whoever gets the amount that it is will get the candy, and first they have to pass one out to each person.
So if somebody wins, then they have to share with everybody else.
Yep.
And whose class are you in?
Miss Gray's.
Okay. And why are you a Hazel hero?
Well, because I get my work done and I help other people.
How do you help other people?
Well, when they need help, I help them by on phonics we have crossword puzzles, and some people need help on them.
Yeah.
So I help them.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
So on phonics you have crosswords puzzles.
Yep.
Now, what is phonics? Did I get that straight? Did I say it right when I said it before?
Yep.
It's kind of when you sound words out?
Yeah.
Okay. And you're pretty good at that?
Yep.
All right. You keep up the good work, okay?
Okay.
Glad to have you as a Hazel hero. And also from United Oaks, we have
Lorie Jones.
Lorie.
Mhm.
And, gosh, that's my daughter's name. And this is Tiffany. That's my granddaughter's name. It's like having my family here, right? And how old are you?
11.
And how do you like being 11?
I like it.
A lot?
Mhm.
If you could be any age, what would you want to be?
I say 19.
19?
Mm-hmm.
Wow, why would you want to be 19?
Because then you can go to college, because I want to be a school teacher.
You want to be a school teacher?
Mm-hmm.
What makes you want to be a school teacher?
Well, I like helping kids
Mm-hmm.
and teaching them things.
Do you?
Mm-hmm. I play with my sister at home. We
And-
play school.
Do you?
And stuff, yeah.
How old's your sister?
She's 6.
6. And
Mhm.
how old are you?
I'm 11.
11. So that makes you what grade?
6.
6. Oh, so you'll be going on to junior high next year.
Yep.
Oh, wow. Okay. And have you been over to Beecher?
One time to watch a play, and that's about it.
But Beecher is a pretty big school, but United
Yeah.
Oaks is also pretty big, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right. Who's your teacher?
Mrs. Stu.
And what kind of things are happening in 6th grade?
Well, we have spelling words. We have 30 words, and then we
30
have,
words?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
We have tests on Fridays, and we do math, spelling, reading, English, and social studies.
You have a favorite thing to do?
Science.
You have an unfavorite thing to do?
I don't really like English.
Don't?
Yeah.
I didn't either. Don't tell anybody, though, will you?
Okay.
All right. Why are you Hazel Hero?
Well, because I help others, and I have good grades, and last Friday I went to Ohio to compete for Mini Miss Showcase, and
Mini Miss Showcase?
mhm.
And what is Mini Miss Showcase?
Well, you dance in front of 7 judges by yourself, and if you're good enough, you get picked to be first runner-up or Mini Miss Showcase.
It's a pretty scary thing to do, right?
It's nervous. You get nervous,
Do
but
you?
yeah, after you do it a couple times, you're fine.
Have you done this before?
I've done it for 3 years now.
For 3 years?
Mhm.
And do you take dance lessons?
Mhm.
Oh, and where do you take dance lessons?
Premier Dance School.
Okay, and what kind of dance lessons are you taking?
Jazz and ballet.
Okay. And you have to do some practicing with that, right?
Yeah.
How often, how much do you practice?
I practice almost every day for a half an hour.
Do you?
Mhm.
Almost every day. Does that mean that on Saturdays and Sundays you don't practice?
Sometimes Saturdays I don't, because I'm busy doing other stuff like housework.
Housework?
Yeah.
You have to do housework?
Mhm.
What do you have to do with the house?
I have to clean my room and dust and vacuum.
The whole house?
No, not the whole house.
Just your room?
My room and the living room, and vacuum my room and my sister's room.
Okay. Let's see your hands. Do you do dishes? Doesn't look like you do dishes. Do you do dishes?
No, not all the time.
Who does the dishes at your house?
My mom.
Ah, I wonder if her hands look this nice.
Yeah.
Do they?
Mhm.
Okay. You keep up the good work. Are you
Okay.
going to be on the Bycats one day?
If I make it.
If you make it.
Yeah.
Now, they have Parkerettes, don't they?
Mhm.
Is that junior high?
Yeah.
And will you be trying out for that?
Yeah.
Okay. And with all these dance, how long have you been taking dance lessons?
Since I was 4.
Oh, wow. And I don't think we found out what place you got in the competition.
I got first runner-up.
First runner-up.
Mhm.
Is that the highest you've ever finished?
Well, 2 years in a row now I've got first runner-up, and then I got semifinals last year.
Okay. Now, how many people are in this competition?
There was 20, including me.
Okay. How'd you get there? Who took you there?
My
It was
mom.
in Columbus, right?
Yeah.
Okay. She took your sister?
Yes.
And could she watch you dance?
Uh-huh.
Oh, wow. Oh, yeah, it was fun, huh?
Yeah.
All right. Good job. Keep up the good work. Tiffany, right? I told you I couldn't forget that name because that's my granddaughter's name. She's not as old as you. Wow, neat. Neat. Where'd you get that? Huh? Look
At
at
a
that.
store.
At a store? Boy, is that ever neat. Matches your outfit and everything, doesn't it? Who bought that for you?
My mom.
She did? Did she say, boy, this just goes really neat with your outfit?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and you got all dressed up to come here?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, and what grade are you in?
First,
And how you like first grade, Tiffany?
good.
What's your last name?
How?
And are you 7?
What?
How old are you?
7,
7. How you like being 7?
good.
Good? Would you like to be 5 back in kindergarten? Or do you like being in first grade?
First grade.
What's so good about first grade?
It's fun.
What do you do?
We read books
Uh-huh.
and we do math, we do music,
You go to music?
and we play puzzles,
Uh-huh.
and we get treats on Fridays
You get treats on Friday? Wow, how come you get treats?
because Friday we get treats.
Okay. That's a good reason, right? All right. And what kind of treats do you get?
Tootsie Rolls and lollipops.
Tootsie Rolls are your favorite, though, right? You like Tootsie Rolls. You ever get those Tootsie Rolls in suckers sometime?
No,
You never got one of those. Boy, those are good. I like those. Why are you a Hazel hero?
because I'm positive.
Positive? Okay. And I also understand that you're a really good example to other kids, right? And you know what that means?
No.
It means to me that you do all the things you're supposed to do, right?
Uh-huh.
You get your work done,
Yeah.
and you talk when you're supposed to, and you don't talk when you're not supposed to, right?
Uh-huh.
And when you stand in line, you stand straight.
Mhm.
You don't goof off,
Mhm.
right?
Mhm.
Okay. And you keep up that good work, right? All right. I'm glad to have you as Hazel Hero. There we have it. Hazel Heroes. This portion of our program, we have Mr. Rasmussen, our superintendent, and Ann Bishinsky, community education coordinator, to do the presentations. We give certificates, and we also have T-shirts and a certificate to the for Sunday down at the Dairy Queen. So maybe you can talk somebody into taking you by the Dairy Queen on the way back to school, or after school, or tonight sometime. Right, Chief?
You bet. Let's start off with Sarah Matt. Congratulations. Ronald Jansen. Congratulations. There you go. Elisabeth Overstreet. Congratulations. Stefanie Partin. Congratulations. Jeffrey Freeman. Congratulations.
I forgot to say Jeff's name on the program.
That's right. Well, we got it.
Amanda Jansen. Congratulations. Rachel Wright. Congratulations. David Huddleston. Congratulations. Billy Crawford. Congratulations. Ronald Williams. Congratulations. Whoops, gave you 2. You have 1 back here. Thank you. My fault. Megan Dunn. Congratulations. Lorie Jones. Congratulations. Tracey Roy. Congratulations. Tiffany Howell. Congratulations.
And that concludes our program for today, and we appreciate you watching. You watch out there. There's lots of heroes. Let us know when you see one. Thank you.